Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be all about oily skin. Now, a lot of people think that they can't use mascara as products because they're cream and cream sounds heavy and it sounds slippery, and it's totally not the case. These products are amazing for all skin types, oily included. You just might need to do things a little bit differently, but that goes for any skin type. You just kind of need to figure out what works best for you. So I've got a few tips for how to make our cream products work for oily skin. I'm going to start off by suggesting our Milk Cream Moisturizer. Now you're probably thinking, why would I need a moisturizer? My skin is already really hydrated. It's got lots of extra oil, and it's actually probably not the case. Usually when our skin is really oily, it's actually crying out for help. Our skin is overproducing oil to make up for the lack of natural oils that it's producing. There's a few ingredients in our milk cream that are just fantastic for all skin types, but especially for oily skin. So I'm going to kind of break it down a little bit for you. So the first thing that this has is allantoin, which is an emollient that kind of traps the moisture into our faces. You may be used to using like a liquid or a powder, and that kind of sucks the moisture out. Cream does not do that, and this product will actually help keep the moisture trapped into your skin, and over time it will balance out. So allantoin is an amazing ingredient. It also has jojoba oil, which mimics the natural oils in our skin. So once you put jojoba oil on your face, it kind of tells your skin, oh, I already have this. I don't need to produce as much as I thought I did, and it helps regulate everything. The last thing is vitamin A. It's kind of the ingredient that helps everything soak into your skin. So all of the good ingredients that are in here, it really helps it get really deep down and help regulate the excess oils that are going on in your face. So having a good moisturizer and actually moisturizing your skin will do amazing things for oily skin and really help balance over time. The next thing that is amazing for oily skin and our cream products is finding a primer that works for your skin. You can definitely try lots of different primers. You can try primers that are specific to oily skin. There's so many out there on the market that are incredible. Whatever you use, just make sure it's silicone free, because silicone and cream, it will just kind of work against each other and make it really slick. It won't stay on very well. This product is our Stay Setting Spray. This is our old packaging, so just ignore that fact. But this stuff is amazing. You can actually use it as a primer if you just spray it on your face before you put your makeup on. And then you can also use it as a setting spray after you put your makeup on. So if you are going to use this, I would put this on first, then do your cream hack, and then do a layer of Stay Setting Spray. And then if you're going to use powder on top of that, put powder after you do the setting spray. This also has some really good ingredients. There's water, aloe vera for soothing. There's niacinamide to help with fading old scars, which if you have oily skin, there's a chance that you are also acne prone, and that will help with that. Green tea extract, hyaluronic acid, and it smells amazing. It smells like summer and the beach. It's also available in an SPF 30, so always protect your skin. But our Stay Setting Spray will help tremendously when you are using cream products with oily skin. If you don't love the Stay Setting Spray, that's totally fine. I would still recommend using a setting spray. So look for something and try a few things out until you find something that you really love. But I would definitely recommend using a setting spray. And then I briefly mentioned using a powder. We do have a pressed setting powder. So if you like using a pressed setting powder, I would recommend snagging it. It's called Vanilla Dust. And then also our Power Powder Brush. This brush is specifically created for use with powder, and it's got the perfect shape. So what you would do is just take a little dab here, and it fits perfectly underneath your eyes, perfectly right here where people typically get a bit oily. And it's great just for intentional powder placement. Sometimes people want like an all over powder placement. That's great, but this is specific to just intentional placement of the powder. So if you want to put it just in the areas where you get a little bit oily, This brush is amazing for that, and having a setting powder that fits in your compact is killer. We all are huge fans of our compact system, so you might as well take advantage and get all the things that we can fit in there. On the other side of this brush you can use for powder bronzer, and you can use it to apply blush. It's multi-use, so try things out. Don't waste the side of the brush, but you can also use it to set your contour areas here, all over. It's amazing. Our setting powder is fantastic. If you're not a huge fan of a pressed setting powder, however, just grab your favorite loose setting powder. This is mine. This is the Milk Makeup Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. I love this stuff because it still looks dewy, but it gets rid of any shine. And I love to use the, got dusty. This is a B-squared brush, the fluffy end. Just get a little bit of that on there and dust it wherever you feel it needs it. This is better, obviously, for like an all over powder placement because it will cover a lot more surface area. You can also use your damp sponge, kind of dip it in there and put it in those areas that really need it. So powder is recommended as well. Try a few different combinations of those products. You can try without a primer, but using a setting spray and powder. You can try using a primer, no setting spray, but using powder. Just try a few different ways and see what works best for you. You may not need all three of those, or you may need all three of those. Just figure out what works best for you. Mascara is also in the works with a new product. They announced this at the 2019 reunion, I think, and it has not been released yet, but hopefully in the near future we will be getting a product called Halo, which is kind of like a dry shampoo for your face. So it's like a setting powder and setting spray in one. Sounds incredible, and hopefully we'll get that announcement soon. But there are my tips for using cream makeup, our 3D foundation with oily skin. Hope that was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.